Yes, welcome, respected friends. Practically, we are doing Vedic chanting as a sadhana. Hope you are doing along with me here. Practically, we are doing our dhyana purvaka mantrocharana. Intellectually, we are trying to understand some common sense thoughts. We are together chanting the mantras for our gurus, also the Shanti invocatory mantras. Then our Sankalpa, by now you are all familiar with. If not word by word remembered, I'm sure you are at least following along with me. The Sankalpa and its feeling that the whole universe should be spiritually evolved. Veda mantra or Upanishad mantra Parayanam, we are chanting vocally. And last but not the least, the most important Upanishad mantra with Bhashya, we are doing the Adhyanam Mananam Chintanam. So that way, all our 7 sessions every day are really practical and most beautiful divine spiritual sadhanas. What we have to understand is these things, when they are done for a long time with the added Shraddha, Bhakti, Ekagrata, that they are going to yield the results. What are the results? Parabrahma, Ishvara, Jagannatha, Devatagana, Gurugana, Shastragana, Krupa. As a result of that, our Vyaktitva Vikasa, as a result of that, we will be a fully grown up spiritual seekers, doing our every day, every moment, spiritual sadhana consciously with full understanding, and then the result thereof. So, here we are welcoming you all, friends, for our day 7 activities, starting with the Veda Parayanam. Yesterday we saw Nasadiya Suktam. Today, little bigger one, Pavamana Suktam we will do. This is also called as Punyaha Vachana Suktam. Okay. Om Atha Taitiri Om Atha Veda Parayanam Taitiriya Samhitantargata Panchama Kandam Panchama Prapatakaha प्रथमोनुवाकः पंचमकांडम षष्ठः प्रपाठकः प्रथमोनुवाकः तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणं प्रथमाष्टकं चतुर्थः प्रश्न अष्टमोनुवाकः ॐ हिरण्यवर्णाः शुचयः ॐ हिरण्यवर्णाः शुचयः पावकाया सुजातः पावकाया सुजातः कश्यपो यास्मिन्द्रः कश्यपो यास्मिन्द्रः अग्निं या गर्भं दधिरे अग्निं या गर्भं दधिरे विरूपास्तान आपश्यग्गः स्योना भवन्तो विरूपास्तान आपश्यग्गस्योना भवन्तो यासागं राजा वरुणो याति यासागं राजा वरुणो याति मध्ये सत्यानृते मध्ये सत्यानृते अवपश्यं जनानाम् अवपश्यं जनानां मधुश्च्युतशुचयो याः पावकाः मधुश्च्युतशुचयो याः पावकाः तान आपश्यग्गस्यो न भवन्तो तान आपश्यग्गस्यो न भवन्तो यासां देवादिविकृण्वन्ति भक्षम् यासां देवादिविकृण्वन्ति भक्षम् या अन्तरिक्षे बहुधा भवन्ति या अन्तरिक्षे बहुधा भवन्ति याः पृथिवीं पयसोन्दन्ति याः पृथिवीं पयसोन्दन्ति शुक्रास्तान आपश्यग्गस्यो न भवन्तो शुक्रास्तान आपश्यग् स्यो न भवन्तो शिवेन मा चक्षुषा पश्यता आपः शिवेन मा चक्षुषा पश्यतापः शिवया तनुवोपस्पृशतत्त्वचं च शिवया तनुवोपस्पृशतत्त्वचं मे सर्वागम् अग्निगं रप्सुषतो हुवे वो सर्वागम् अग्निगं रप्सुषतो हुवे वो मयि वर्चो बलमोजो निधत्त मयि वर्चो बलमोजो निधत्त पवमानः सुवर्जनः पवमानः सुवर्जनः पवित्रेण विचर्षणिः पवित्रेण विचर्षणिः यः पोता स पुनातु मा यः पोता स पुनातु मा पुनन्तु मा देवजनाः पुनन्तु मा देवजनाः पुनन्तु मनवो धिया पुनन्तु मनवो धिया पुनन्तु विश्व आयवः पुनन्तु विश्व आयवः जातवेदः पवित्रवत् जातवेदः पवित्रवत् पवित्रेण पुनाहि मा पवित्रेण पुनाहि मा शुक्रेण देवदीद्यत शुक्रेण देवदीद्यत अग्ने क्रत्वा क्रतुगं रनो अग्ने क्रत्वा क्रतुगं रनो यत्ते पवित्रमर्चिषि यत्ते पवित्रमर्चिषि अग्ने विततमन्तरा अग्ने विततमन्तरा ब्रह्मतेन पुनीमहे ब्रह्मतेन पुनीमहे उभाभ्यां देवसवितः उभाभ्यां देवसवितः पवित्रेण सवेन च पवित्रेण सवेन च इदं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे इदं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे वैश्वदेवी पुनति देव्यागात् वैश्वदेवी पुनति देव्यागात् यस्यै बह्वीस्तनुवो वीतपृष्ठाः यस्यै बह्वीस्तनुवो वीतपृष्ठाः तया मदन्तः सदमाद्येषु तया मदन्तः सदमाद्येषु वयग्गस्यामपतयोरयीणां वयग्गस्यामपतयोरयीणां वैश्वानरो रश्मिभिर्मा पुनातु वैश्वानरो रश्मिभिर्मा पुनातु वातः प्राणेने शिरोमयो भूः वातः प्राणेने शिरोमयो भूः द्यावा पृथिवी पयसा पयोभिः द्यावा पृथिवी पयसा पयोभिः ऋतावरी यज्ञिये मा पुनीताम् ऋतावरी यज्ञिये मा पुनीताम् बृहद्भिः सवितस्त्रुभिः बृहद्भिः सवितस्त्रुभिः वर्षिष्ठैर्देवमन्मभिः वर्षिष्ठैर्देवमन्मभिः अग्ने दक्षैः पुनाहि मा अग्ने दक्षैः पुनाहि मा येन देवा अपुनत येन देवा अपुनत येनापो दिव्यङ्कषः येनापो दिव्यङ्कषः तेन दिव्येन ब्रह्मणा तेन दिव्येन ब्रह्मणा इदं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे इदं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे यः पावमानीरध्येते यः पावमानीरध्येति ऋषिभिः सम्भृतगं रसम् ऋषिभिः सम्भृतगं रसम् सर्वगं सपूतमश्नाति सर्वगं सपूतमश्नाति स्वदितं मातरिश्वना स्वदितं मातरिश्वना पावमानीर्यो अध्येति पावमानीर्यो अध्येति ऋषिभिः सम्भृतगं रसम् ऋषिभिः सम्भृतगं रसम् तस्मै सरस्वती दुहे तस्मै सरस्वती दुहे क्षीरगं सर्पिर्मधुदकं क्षीरगं सर्पिर्मधुदकं पावमानी स्वस्त्ययनीः पावमानी स्वस्त्ययनीः सुदुघाहि पयस्वतीः सुदुघाहि पयस्वतीः ऋषिभिः संहृतो रसः ऋषिभिः संहृतो रसः ब्रह्मणेष्वमृतगं हितं ब्रह्मणेष्वमृतगं हितं पावमानेर्दिशन्तु नः पावमानेर्दिशन्तु नः इमं लोकमथो अमम् इमं लोकमथो अमम् कामान् समर्थयन्तु नः कामान् समर्थयन्तु नः देवीर्देवैः समावृताः देवीर्देवैः समावृताः पावमाने स्वस्त्ययनीः पावमाने स्वस्त्ययनीः सुदुघाहि घृतश्च्युतः सुदुघाहि घृतश्च्युतः ऋषिभिः संहृतो रसः ऋषिभिः संहृतो रसः ब्राह्मणेष्वमृतगं हितं ब्राह्मणेष्वमृतगं हितं येन देवाः पवित्रेण येन देवाः पवित्रेण आत्मानं पुनते सदा आत्मानं पुनते सदा तेन सहस्रधारेण पावमान्यः पुनन्तु मा पावमान्यः पुनन्तु मा प्राजापत्यं पवित्रं शतोद्यामगं हिरण्मयं शतोद्यामगं हिरण्मयं तेन ब्रह्मविदो वयं तेन ब्रह्मविदो वयं भूतं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे भूतं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे इन्द्रः सुनीते सह मा पुनातो इन्द्रः सुनीते सह मा पुनातो सोमस्वस्त्या वरुणः समीच्या सोमस्वस्त्या वरुणः समीच्या यमो राजा प्रमृणाभिः पुनातु मा यमो राजा प्रमृणाभिः पुनातु मा जातवेदा मोर्जयन्त्या पुनातु जातवेदा मोर्जयन्त्या पुनातु भूर्भुवः सुवः भूर्भुवः सुवः ॐ तच्छंयोरावृणीमहे ॐ तच्छंयोरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवे स्वस्तिरस्तु नः दैवे स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजम् ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः शांति शांति पवित्र करने वाला सूक्त वेरी ब्यूटीफुल पावरफुल अगेन ओम अथ पवमान सूक्तम पुण्याहवाचनम ओम हिरण्यवर्णाः शुजयः पावकाया सुजात कश्यपोयास्विन्द्रः अग्निव्या गर्भं दधिरे विरूपास्तान आपश्यग् स्योना भवन्तो या सागं राजा वरुणो याति मध्ये सत्यानृते अवपश्यं जनानां मधुश्च्युतश्चुचयो याः पावकास्तान आपश्यग् स्योना भवन्तो यासान् देवा दिवि कृण्वन्ति भक्ष्यं या अन्तरिक्षे बहुधा भवन्ति याः पृथिवीं पयसोन्दन्ति शुक्रास्तान आपश्यग्स्यो न भवन्तो शिवेन मा चक्षुषा पश्यता पश्यवया तनुवोप स्पृशत त्वचं मे सर्वागम् अग्निगं रप्सुषदो हुवे वो मयि वर्चो बलमोजो निधत्त पवमानः सुवर्जनः पवित्रेण विचर्षणिः यः पोता स पुनातु मा पुनन्तु मा देवजनाः पुनन्तु मनवो धिया पुनन्तु विश्व आयवः जातवेदः पवित्रवत् पवित्रेण पुनाहिमा शुक्रेण देवदेद्यद अग्ने क्रत्वा क्रतुगुम्रनो यत्ते पवित्रमर्चिषे अग्ने विततमन्तरा ब्रह्मतेन पुनीमहे उभाभ्यां देवसवितः पवित्रेण सवेन च इदं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे वैश्वदेवी पुनति देव्यागात् यस्यै बह्वीस्तनुवो वीतपृष्टाः तया मदन्तः सदमाद्येषु वयग्गस्यामपतयोरयीणां वैश्वानरो रश्मिभिर्मा पुनातु वातः प्राणेने शिरोमयो भूः द्यावा पृथिवी पयसा पयोभिः ऋतावरी यज्ञिये मा पुनीताम् बृहद्भिः सवितस्त्रुभिः वर्षिष्ठैर्देवमन्मभिः अग्ने दक्षैः पुनाहिमा येन देवा अपुनत येनापो दिव्यङ्कषः तेन दिव्येन ब्रह्मणा इदं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे यः पावमानीरध्येति ऋषिभिः संभृतगं रसम् सर्वगं सपूतमश्नाते सदितिं मातरिश्वना पावमानीर्यो अध्येति ऋषिभिः संभृतगं रसं तस्मै सरस्वती दुहे क्षीरगं सर्वेर्मधुदकं पावमानी स्वस्त्ययनीः सुदुघाहि पयस्वतीः ऋषिभिः संभृतो रसः ब्राह्मणेष्वमृतगं हितं पावमानीर्दिशन्तु नः इमं लोकमतो अमुं कामान् समर्थयन्तु नः देवीर्देवैः समाभृताः पावमाने स्वस्त्ययनीः सुदुगाहि कृतश्च्युतः ऋषिभिः संभृतो रसः ब्राह्मणेष्वमृतगं हितं येन देवाः पवित्रेण आत्मानं पुनते सदा तेन सहस्रधारेण पावमान्यः पुनन्तु मा प्राजापत्यं पवित्रं शतोद्यामगं हिरण्मयं तेन ब्रह्मविदो वयं पूतं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे इन्द्रः सुनीति सह मा पुनातो सोमः स्वस्त्या वरुणः समीच्या यमो राजा प्रमृणाभिः पुनातु मा जातवेदा मोर्जयन्त्या पुनातु भूर्भुवः सुवः ॐ तच्छं यो रावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. That's how wonderful Pavamana Sukta Parayanam we have learned today. Keep chanting every day. It will help. Be in touch with the divinity through all these exercises and practices. Protect ourselves from our own devilish mind and its, the variety of ways of troubling us or pulling us down, which we were doing habitually so far. Second aspect, Dhyana Purvaka Mantra Ucharana. Today we will remember Bhagwan Subramanya, Skanda, Shanmukha, Kartikeya, Armugam. All names are of one Lord only. The Bhagwan Skanda, the Kartikeya, Shiva Parvati, Santana, Umara. Right? Subramanya Bhagwan is said to be the Devataon ka Sainyadhyaksha. Senaninam aham skandaha. So Sakshat Parabrahma, Parameshwara, in the form of Kartikeya, came and continued to stay to bless all the bhaktas. So we know him, Vidmahe, we worship him and meditate. dhimahi. We pray to him to give us the jnana and moksha. Prachodayat. No doubt at all. So, the two mantras of Bhagavan Subramanya are Om भुजगेशाय विद्महे उरगेशाय धीमहि तन्नो नागः प्रचोदयात्. So in the Sarpa Rupena, he is worshipped in this mantra. So Bhujagesha, Uragesha, Naga. So Bhujaga, Bhujayam Gacchati iti. Urubhyam Gacchati iti. That's why serpent is called Bhujaga and Uraga. It has no legs, so it travels with the Bhuja or with the legs or thighs. So no, that Urageshaya, Urubhyam. Hmm. The one who moves with the shoulders or the chest, that's why it's called as Bhujaga Uraga. Tanno Nagaha Prachodayat. One mantra. Second one is Om Kartikeyaya Vidmahe Valli Nathaya Dhimahi Tannaha Subrahmanyaha Prachodayat. So Kartikeyaya Vidmahe. Bhagwan's another name is Kartikeya. A beautiful story is there in Skanda Purana. The whole Purana is named after him, Skanda. So why that name Kartikeya came to him, that's described there. So Kartikeyaya Vidmahe Valli Nathaya Dhimahi. So Valli Devasena are said to be two concerts. Whenever in our Puranas the concert's name comes, generally understand it to be the Shakti. So that we have no doubt at all. So the Ishvara with his Shakti lives and blesses the world. So Kartikeyaya Dhimahe Vallinatha Vidmahe Vallinatha Dhimahe Tannaha Subramanya Prachodayat. That Subramanya Bhagavan do the Prachodanam of us. So mantras are taught, meaning is told. How to chant, that is also told. And here practically we are doing. So such a wonderful support to us. Using that, then intensify, make it more and more serious and sincere. These chantings, we will see the divine blessings. What works is these mantras chanted by millions, they are blessed. We will be blessed by the divine. That undaunting, unshakable faith is required. Shraddha. Shraddha Bhakti Dhyana Yogat. Yesterday in our common sense thought we saw. So let us start. Bhujageshaya, Urageshaya, Naga. Kartikeyaya, Vallinathaya, Subramanyaya. Okay, start. Om Bhujageshaya Vidmahe Urageshaya Dhimahi Tanno Nagaha Prachodayat. 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 Om Bhujageshaya Vidmahe Urageshaya Dhimahi तन्नो नागः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भुजगेशाय विद्महे उरगेशाय धीमहि तन्नो नागः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भुजगेशाय विद्महे उरगेशाय धीमहि तन्नो नागः प्रचोदयात्. That infinite Parabrahma is that infinite Shakti permeating everywhere. These are the mantras, the proven techniques by which that Paramatma with that Shakti is invoked for our life. It is for our healthy life, it is for our mentally healthy life, it is for the removal of all obstacles, it is for blessing us on the path spiritual. Just like the miraculous working of petrol or electricity in making the vehicles move or electrical equipments to function in the same way, have the belief and the faith that when the Lord blesses us with His Shakti, anything and everything can happen. But we seek only the ultimate truth, safest it is. Anything else is asked, given, but mismanagement leading to lots of problems. Some of these things are so crucial that we have to have clarity, paka, once for all, and live that clarity. Summary is the divine's power functions or blesses when we invoke for the right purpose. Okay. Mm. ॐ कार्तिकेयाय विद्महे वल्लीनाथाय धीमहि तन्नः सुब्रह्मण्यः प्रचोदयात्। 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 ॐ सुब्रह्मण्यस्वामिने नमः। वल्लीनाथाय नमः। कार्तिकेयाय नमः। गुहाय नमः। षण्मुखाय नमः। स्कन्दाय नमः। मां रक्ष रक्ष परिपाहि परिपाहि। आत्मानुभवं प्रति प्रचोदनं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा. Now we got an idea as to how we, with our mind, have to revel in the divinity in these ways and get dissolved in it or fully engrossed in it. Yes, you see, while doing it itself, we are free from the clutches of mind and its variety of moods or any of such samsaric things while chanting itself. When divinity is pleased and blesses us with that vision of the divine, अब उसका क्या कहना? That will happen when we pursue these things relentlessly. Get that anchor. Okay. Now, in today's common sense thought, what should we discuss? Narayana Vasudeva. Simple things, four of them. See, after so much of listening to the Shastras and understanding through yuktis and upamanas, this point should be very clear to us that whatever the phala we get in the world, whatever the anubhutis we get in the world, they are all two things. One, because of my actions done. Two, as planned by the divine. मेरे कर्म और भगवान के कृपा. That way he wanted to give the result for these karmas done by me. So the main is me only. Satkarma or dushkarma, whatever I do, Lord is watching. He is the one deciding what I get the result. What should I get the result? What I deserve. And he is going on sending. Only one thing is happening. It is through somebody you'll have to send, no? So therefore he is sending those results to us through the situations, objects, and mainly through the fellow human beings around. If this thought is very deeply understood and accepted, Vedanta is understanding, accepting, and living. If that is the thing we have understood and accepted, two things from now onwards. Should we get disappointed when the people give us any of the dukkhas? Point one. Point two, should we anymore expect anything from anybody? Isn't it? These two thoughts continuously happen in our mind. One, we keep on expecting something from somebody. Two, when they don't give it, we become angry with them. And all the time in our mind, those people are there towards whom we have anger, we have hatred, we just want to take revenge. That thought is there always. Like Dhyaito Vishan Pumsa Sangaste Shubhajayate Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha Kamat Krodho Vijayate. So, for example, if you are giving me the dukkha, you are only a messenger, only a courier person. My own dukkha which I deserve, the Lord has sent to me through you. So I need not blame you or need not fight with you. I need not hate you. I don't need to become angry with you too. A postman, when he gets a letter in which bad news is there, you cannot fight with him. He is only delivering the letter. So too, if you are giving me something positive, good, formally as a Shishtachara, I thank you. Because some role to anyway is there of you that you became means for the Lord. Utna willingness to आपके यहाँ है. Therefore, I should extend those gratitudes. But more than that, I need not attach to you and expect the same thing from you again and again. Because you are not the giver, the Lord is the giver, and He is giving because of my karma. Therefore, if my karmas are sat karma continuously, if the Lord wants, then from you only all the time I will get happiness. If not, sometimes happiness, sometimes misery. If not, only misery all the time. It all depends on what I deserve. And the funniest thing is, whoever is giving me the misery, most of them do not know that they are giving me misery. They just act as per their nature. And they too have their own expectations, wants, depending on that they do. But I interpret as the misery to me. Think about it. So therefore, nobody is our Shatru Mitra, especially in our heart. Isn't it? Our own mana and mana sankalpa prompted karma, good or bad, only are our Mitra and Shatru. So if at all you want results, just to keep on doing Satkarma. Leave it to the Lord. He will send it to us through somebody or the other. If at all we don't want dukkha, let us not do any dushkarma. Then Lord will see कि इसने कोई दुष्कर्म किया ही नहीं, so why will he send somebody with the package or gift of dukkha to us? Isn't it? Therefore, hey Bhagavan, give me such Shakti that I only do always Satkarma, no Dushkarma. And you, seeing the Satkarma done by me with the power given by you, will bless me always with Sukha. And through what source it comes, to all those sources, my gratitudes. More than that, no attachment to anybody. See, this is a trick of the mind. From somebody, something we get, we keep on expecting that thing from that person. And that person is busy in something else because he is going through his own prarabdha. He is going through his own struggles, his own evolutionary travels. Everybody is independent in this world. Yaad rakho. Each individual has his own prarabdha, his own prakriti, his own parishrama, his own pragati. Think about it. Like I have my own. How can you involve? How long you can involve? It is not possible, na, all the time. ये wisdom के साथ neither expect anything from any human being. You work and ask the Lord. आप मेहनत करो, पुण्य कर्म करो, उपासनाएं करो with your akal. Then the results will come. And ask the Lord. He will give. But not any human beings. Mainly because what we expect from them, the service, the respect, the value, when they don't give it, don't wait, fight with him, don't hate them. People won't remember you for months. Your own children will not call you. बस ऐसा ही है. They have their own, the wife, children. They are born. They have to take care of them. हर एक जीव जीव के दृष्टि से देखो. Don't see from the physical body related relativity. It has its own dharma vyavahara to do. Other than that, every individual is jiva struggling. Be sympathetic to others, towards others. इसलिए when we reduce our own wants, we don't depend on others, don't expect from others, don't trouble also others. That's called mother, father. कि बेटा हमें कुछ नहीं चाहिए तुमसे, जहां तुम रहो खुश रहो. Mother and father means that attitude is called mother, father. That itself is again attitude of the guru also. I have nothing from you. Just whatever the knowledge you have gained, use it and evolve. I want nothing from you. So too the God says, I have given you all these things. Use them and evolve and reach to me. I have nothing to expect from you. That attitude is called the divine attitude, the guru attitude, and the mother father attitude. But anybody can have that. With the friend, I want nothing from you. I am helping you. See how relaxed we'll be. That knowledge we have to gain, that practice we have to do, and that attitude we have to master. That I want nothing, therefore I don't expect anything from anybody in the world, therefore I have no disappointments. But that thought it doesn't click easily to us because from many, many lives, the life of attachments at the mind level, expectations at the mind level, and fulfill the attachment, doing all the nonsense toward the people. This nautanki we were doing. Others also tell us to do same, prompt us to do same. But the fact is, my karma and my upasana are the ones which give me result. So keep doing satkarma and keep doing upasana. All good things only come to us. Whoever bring that good things, thanks to them. If at all some bad has been done, when the result Bhagwan sends through somebody, understand that only the means, don't hate them, don't curse them, don't punish them. They do not know, isn't it? Just they have become means and mediums. That's how keep the mind and heart empty, free of all this nonsense. Common sense thought number one. Second one is what ki देखो throughout life, especially after the age of 40, 35, some or the other, physical, financial, mental hang-ups or problems will continuously be there with us. समय, कम समय, ज्यादा समय, इंटेंसिटी लाइटर और इंटेंस, बट इट गोज ऑन बीइंग विथ अस. कोई ना कोई बॉडी में कोई दर्द होगा या दुख होगा या बीमारी होगा, सम और द अदर, फीवर होगा, इन्फेक्शन होगा, वीकनेस होगा, सम डेफिशिएंसीज चलते ही रहेंगे. वॉट एवर द केयर वी हैव टू टेक फ्रॉम आवर साइड, इंटेलिजेंटली वी डू. गुड फूड, गुड एक्सरसाइज, प्रॉपर रेस्ट गिविंग, ये तो अपने हाथ में है. करके छोड़ो, कुछ ना कुछ तो बीमारियां, कुछ ना कुछ दर्द होता ही रहेगा. यू कैन ट्राई टू डू प्रे टू द लॉर्ड, यू नो शरीरम में विचर्षणम, जिह्वा में मधुमत्तमा, all of that, the divine will also do the koshish to reduce the pains, dilute them, or postpone it or expand. कुछ ना कुछ कर सकते हैं, लेकिन कुछ तो चलता ही रहता है. Okay, the finance also, there will be some issue going on. Even though lots of money is there, but you are always having fear. Even you gave your accounts to your brother, फिर भी doubt होता है, ये खा तो नहीं रहा है पैसे मेरा. That fear with the money always will be. So to with the people around, कुछ ना कुछ tension होता ही है. You can't be alone, and with the people, it's not only your mind, that person's mind. है ना? It need not match all the time in every issue. Isn't it? होता है क्या विद द वाइफ और हस्बैंड? हर चीज में दोनों मिलकर हो नहीं सकता. फोर्थली, द माइंड ऑल्सो विल हैव इट्स ओन sentiments, emotions, from its own knowledge or wisdom or बेवकूफी और वासनास, चलता ही रहता है. Then why we are talking this point? Ki, let it go on its own way, but whatever sadhanas we have to do, let us do them to the extent possible, uncompromisingly. आइडिया क्या है कि ये सारे चीजें सेट होंगे, देन आई विल स्टार्ट द साधना. दैट वोंट हैपन लाइक यू आर सीटेड नाउ इन द क्लास. नॉट दैट द बॉडी माइंड एवरीथिंग इज 100% perfect. There are some works to be done, some people are there to be attended to, isn't it? And some finance management work is there, health also. इतने हैं, फिर भी आप बैठ गए हो कि नहीं क्लास में? Isn't it? To any one of them, if we give the chance, then they say that आज क्लास मत करो. The example of that river, waves keep on coming in that river or ocean. Negotiating them, we have to take bath. Say that the waves should stop, then I'll take bath. It will not happen. याद आया ना बात, समझ में आया ना? कुछ तो कुछ चलता ही रहता है. That is called as life. Yet doing sadhana, that is the beauty. Think about it. Slowly come to that thing, like this morning class. You and I have succeeded in it to the extent the capacities we have. Thank God the Lord has not challenged us so much. He has not tested us so much. Therefore, if you remember, 2020, August, we started this class. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Almost 6 years. Not even one day break. ऐसे record है ये तो. Guinness Book of Record it is. Not that we were always healthy, even now also. There are problems. So what? जो हमें करना है, that's called commitment. That's called prema to our sadhana. That's called as shraddha. Isn't it? When which is more powerful, then it can overpower those small little problems, like the women at home. They also do the same thing. They overpower their small little problem issues. That's why every day, 3 dafa, they make the khana and give to the family. It's a routine work. It's not an easy thing every day to do, but she does it. है कि नहीं? So this is the second point today. First is what? Don't expect, don't blame, or don't hate anybody. Don't send negative thoughts to anyone. बेचारे दुखी होते हैं. Isn't it? Because somebody has not helped you or did not come up to your expectations. Anything it can be. Taken your money, not returned. Taken favor from you, not given back. Isn't it? You have lots of expectations, not fulfilled by them. And don't hate people. Don't have a ill feeling. Ill feeling is the word to be underlined. Don't have ill feeling to all. आंख बंद की, कोई भी याद आए, खुश रहो, तुम्हारा साधना हो जाए. इतना ही हमको करना है. But he has hated you, he has troubled you, he has cheated you. That's all my prarabdha. I was unintelligent to be careful that time. नहीं तो every thought becomes a karma from our side, which again will yield a negative karma phala. Secondly, these thoughts will disturb those people, their psyche. That's a very subtle way it happens. इसलिए लोगों को प्रेम करना है ना, किसी के बारे में कुछ बुरा नहीं सोचना, कोई भी इल फीलिंग नहीं रखना. बस डू दैट एक्सरसाइज फॉर 1 year. You will see so much of positivity, divinity, divine energy will come into us. एक्सपेक्ट ही मत करो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, आधा प्रॉब्लम तो खत्म. We only have to love others and pray for everybody's welfare, well-being, sadhana. First point. Second is, in life, the continuous tragedies will happen in one way or the other, smaller or bigger. Apna sadhana mat chhod. Third point today. Time. Ah. What is the third one? Keep on having these thoughts. How long I will be still worldly? How long I will be still indulgent? How long the same bhoga I am thinking in the intellect, I am feeling in the mind, and I am involving with my body and senses. Is this the only thing? How long I should? And because of these things, losing time, energy, etc., how long I go on postponing my sadhanas, not starting at all. थोड़ा as we grow little elderly, 50-60 हो गए, these thoughts are very very important. How long I continue to be a bhogi? When will I start to be a yogi? You know, like we ask the children and all, कब तक तुम ऐसा रहोगे रे? बदलोगे नहीं तुम? Don't we say to the world, I am seeing you from 20 साल, तुम ऐसे ही हो. We say, and what about us? We are also doing the same thing. The whole mind is focused on only on the bhoga, bhoga, bhoga. To such an extent that it becomes such a habit and addiction that it appears to be the necessary and compulsory to such an extent that we don't even have the intellect to remember that we are human beings. We are supposed to do the higher, deeper, greater adhyatmic sadhanas to grow. ये thought भी नहीं आता. That is the meaning of what is said by Krishna in the Gita. Indriyani pramathini haranti prasabham manaha. Manaha haranti. Which manaha haranti? Prakashameva pashyataha manaha haranti. Viveka vijnana yuktam manaha haranti. Indriyani. Isn't it like the people who stick to their television programs? It has become such a habit and routine that it is appearing to be compulsory, that is forgotten that yeah, I have to study Shastra, I have to do Bhasanas, I have to do Japa, I have to do the Guru Bhakti. ये thought भी नहीं आता. That is called 100% delusion and living a life of Jiva, Deha, Samsara. And they don't question only, throughout life they live like that. Like these human beings are wasting their time and energy, such a precious ones, values ones throughout life. You know, कोई खाने की चीजों में अटक गया, कोई देखने वाले चीजों में, कोई सुनने वाले चीजों में, कोई लोगों में अटक गए. Gone into that. So we have to question ourselves, how long I will involve in, this every day spending time with the friends, और क्रिकेट मैच वो चलता है 4 महीने वो लोग खेलेंगे, दे आर गेटिंग करोड़ों रुपए, एंड वी गो ऑन सिटिंग, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग फनी, but we don't question ourselves, isn't it? When we don't question ourselves, then the Lord sends somebody to question us. When somebody questions us, understand that it's the Lord's grace. When we question ourselves, understand we are becoming wise. When we don't question ourselves, when others question, we object to that, understand the devil is working in us, thwarting, denying the divine grace. Yaad rakh lena. So too, when will I start my sadhana? Hare, what? Why I am postponing? Why my tamoguna like that? Why the chanchalata? Why there is no calm, quietness and contentment regarding my outer life? Why cannot I start? ये क्वेश्चन बहुत जरूरी है. करते नहीं क्वेश्चन तो शुरू कहां से होगा? Think about it. This is the third thought. Fourth one, some other time I will elaborate, but only in form, which has been seen, I think, sometimes. Ki, those you and I who are already doing some of these sadhanas, do them purposefully. Do them perfectly with all the ways with which it has to be done. Like these classes we are doing. Let us make it more and more perfect with our Shraddha, Bhakti, Ekagrata application, all other sadhanas. Start loving it. Start expressing more and more feelings for those sadhanas and do them in a most beautiful manner. Even if 20 minutes japa you are doing, इतने चाव के साथ, प्यार के साथ, प्रेम के साथ, let us do that. So already sadhanas we are doing, let us do them perfectly. Those who have not started, why we have not started, ask ourselves. And the reason of that is we are indulgent in the world. How long I should indulge? We have to question our own selves. Same way, with all the odds which are obvious to a human being as long as he is alive, still the longing and practical doing of sadhanas keep on should happening. At the same time, no outer worldly expectations from anyone, nor even a thought of ill feeling towards anyone. Instead, bless all in the mind. Pray for all in the mind. Thus, because of us, nobody should suffer. And because of us, we should not suffer. And because of us, the divine should be pleased. And because of us, our sadhana should happen. And because of that, we should grow. In our hands, all these things. Thank you. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai, Om Shanti, 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 Om Namo Brahmadibhyo, ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम येरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ओम निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ओम श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्. ओम विदितानमया विशदैककला न च किञ्चन काञ्चनमस्ति गुरो द्रुतमेव विदेहि कृपां सहजां भव शङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्. ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमः। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्तिविश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगत्यर्थं धर्मसंस्थापकानां नित्यनिरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिव कृष्णादिमन्दिरादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरन्तरशास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रुविघ्न समूलनिर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकैन्दवसंस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयाः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थं कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्यशङ्कर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मुक्त्यर्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं पारायणम् अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः। लेट अस चैंट फ्रॉम द सेवेंथ मंत्र। ओम गुणान्वयो यः फलकर्म कर्ता कृतस्य तस्यैव स चोपभोक्ता स विश्वरूपस्त्रिगुणस्त्रिवर्त्मा प्राणादिपः सञ्चरति स्वकर्मभिः अङ्गुष्टमात्रो रवितुल्यरूपः सङ्कल्पाहङ्कारसमन्वितो यः बुद्धेर्गुणेनात्मगुणेन चैव आराग्रमात्रो हि अपरोऽपि दृष्टः बालाग्रशतभागस्य शतधा कल्पितस्य च भागो जीवः स विज्ञेयः स चानन्त्याय कल्पते। Now the sixth adhyaya, 15th mantra, thoroughly studied. And should be forgotten immediately? This is the only thing which should be remembered every day. Tameva viditva timrutyumeti nanya vidyate ayanaya. Tameva viditva timrutyumeti nanya vidyate ayanaya. Only by knowing the self we transcend the mrityu is equal to all samsara. Nanya vidyate ayanaya. To reach to the ayana, the moksha, nanya other path, na vidyate, doesn't exist. See, rishis have told, we have heard, but how deeply we have heard, how seriously, sincerely we have heard, how seriously, sincerely we took it and we felt for it. And accordingly, therefore, only knowing the self will give moksha, no other way. Then what am I doing to know the self? Do I have those sadhana chatushtaya qualification? Am I going to the gurus and studying from them Tattvamasi? Am I doing the manana chintana of that? You know, not only to begin with half an hour subah doper sham, throughout the day karna hai. We have to keep that as the goal. If you have to be mukta, I have to be always in the self. You have to be always, if I am to be always in the self, the contemplation, meditation on the self should be there always. For that, if I am not qualified now, get the qualifications. Busy in that. Just like the women says, मैं busy हूँ सब्जी काटने के लिए. क्यों? क्योंकि सब्जी बनाना है. So we are also, मैं busy हूँ विवेक वैराग्य शमदमादि पाने के लिए. क्यों? श्रवण मनन चिंतन करना है. Because तमेव विदित्वा अतिमृत्युमेति. Because नान्य पंथा विद्यते. See the clarity the gurus have given. And here, any sentiments, emotions, we only add or join them. ऐसा कहते हैं कि आत्म को जानो तभी मोक्ष है, दूसरा रास्ता ही नहीं है. देखो ऐसे खड़ूस है कि they want to do only what they want. They are really blackmailing us. Like the shopkeeper say, ये वाली वस्तु you won't get anywhere in the market, any shop. They tell you, and if you are Buddha, you believe it. बुद्धिमान है तो यू गो आउटसाइड, बाहर रेडी में इससे सस्ता अच्छा क्वालिटी का मिलता है. Isn't it? So these people also are saying like that. Ki only knowing the self is moksha, no other way. Let us be careful. Let's not listen to them. They are really ऐसा मन बोलता ही रहता है. Whereas the gurus have spoken the fact and they left it to us now. सत्य बोल दिया हमने, अब बाकी तुम कर लो. अब क्या करें? More than this, what anything can be told? बताओ. The nature of the Brahman explained. Way to realize the Brahman explained. Realizing Brahman alone is a moksha hetu told. There is no other way, that also told. What more the gurus can do than this? है ना? The doctor did the tests, diagnosed the disease, prescribed the medicine, said there is no other medicine than this, and these are the cares you have to take. Clinical reports, all of them. After that, what can the doctor do? See, this patient, the disobedient one, makes even doctor miserable by not following the prescription. And that's why the doctors have become intelligent. They said, why should we be miserable? Let that fellow do not follow. Come to us, we give treatment and we take all the money. Gurus don't do that. There are some guru. ऐसे साधन नहीं कर रहे, मत करने दो. आके गुरु दक्षिणा तो दे रहा है ना, बस है. There are some. But other main real gurus feel, they pray to, oh Lord, इसको अकल दो थोड़ा. He's not understanding and accepting the truth which I am experiencing and telling him, which you told me to tell. भगवान कहते हैं वेट करो, he will come today, tomorrow, day after, he will have that faith. Till that time, you don't live. The God tells the Guru. If you leave him, that fellow will be totally lost in the world. But he's not listening to me. Yeah, it is like that. Did you listen to your Guru right from the beginning or what? इतनी नौटंकी किया तुमने. Nowadays these thoughts coming. Whenever I see the people not responding to the satsang or not doing sadhana as discussed, I always feel that means in how many lives, how many times, how many gurus I might have troubled by disobedient to them, disobeying them. And कितने दुखी हो गए होंगे वो लोग कि when they are teaching truth and I was not following, how much they were pained. I feel now like the parents feel when they become parents, when the children don't listen to them, how much we might have troubled our parents. I feel ki did I respect my gurus? No. That's why nobody respects me. Did I obey them? No. That's why nobody listens to me. Not that, it's not that way you take. Take this positive example. Okay. So tameva viditva atimrutimeti nanya panta vidyate ayana. हो गया? Fully satisfied. Now, let us go to next sloka. श्लोका संख्या 16. ओके. परमेश्वर के स्वरूप का विशेष रूप से वर्णन. दिस इज द टॉपिक. परमेश्वरा स्वरूप वर्णन अगेन इज हैपनिंग. स्वरूप वर्णन. स्वरूप इज, दो वी डिफरेंशिएट इट एज स्वरूप एंड तटक्षण तटस्थ, इट इज स्वरूप. उनका नेचर बताया जा रहा है. उसमें दोनों ऐड करो, कुछ तटस्थ रूपेण, कुछ स्वरूप रूपेण. But the Parama Ishvara is being again described. Now the Bhashyakara says, Paramapada praptaye punaha api tam eva visheshataha darshayati. Paramapada praptaye. And to give or to make the students realize the Paramapada. For the students to obtain the Paramapada, moksha, Paramapada praptaye. Punaha api. Punaha again, api again, punarapi, again and again, once more. Tameva, tameva means that Paramapada only, that Paramatma only, Visheshataha, more directly, specifically, Darshayati. The Shruti Mata, the Shwethashwathara Rishi, is showing, and our job is to see that as shown. So, Paramapada Praptaye तमेव पुनरपि तमेव विशेषतः दर्शयति. Paramapada praptaye punarapi tameva visheshatah darshayati. Therefore, this shloka talks about the Paramatma Tattva once more. Now, one point pausingly what we have to see, just half a minute is what? This is how, unless the mind intellect becomes steady, the Paramatma, which is explained through all these indications, Lakshanas, cannot be understood that it is something beyond all that. It's all indicative. It is indicating to something beyond what's obvious to us. In the world too, it is something other than the world seen, which is Shabda Sparsha Prasagandha, usse atit. अब subjective life में भी it is something other than all I am familiar with. Arey, how can it be? Because I always am familiar with something which is other than me, no? Here the subject matter is me. How can I be familiar with myself? I can be familiar with something else other than me. That is a big problem. We try to understand the self. Self is not understandable. Therefore, throughout life, the struggle to understand self goes on without understanding it because it's not an object other than you to understand. It is you. So these indicators, when they are given, they should give us such subtlety to understand these things. The essence of the entire Vedantic sadhana said in only two-lettered word, neti. That's it. दो बार कहते हैं उसको नेति नेति. That's it. What is the neti neti? Anything perceivable, seeable is not Paramatma. Therefore, when you can transcend it, rise above it, drop it, what remains is Paramatma. Paramapada prapte punarapi tameva visheshatah darshayat. Beautiful. Let us see the mantra. दो बार. Om सविश्वकृत विश्वविदात्मयोनिः सविश्वकृत विश्वविद आत्मयोनिः ज्ञः कालकारो गुणी सर्वविद्यः ज्ञः कालकारो गुणी सर्वविद्यः प्रधानक्षेत्रज्ञपतिर्गुणेशः प्रधानक्षेत्रज्ञपतिर्गुणेशः संसारमोक्ष स्थितिबन्धहेतुः संसारमोक्ष स्थितिबन्धहेतुः. और एक बार सविश्वकृत विश्वविदात्मयोनिः ज्ञः कालकारो गुणी सर्वविद यः प्रधानक्षेत्रज्ञपतिर्गुणेशः संसारमोक्ष स्थितिबन्धहेतुः. बैठ करो इस श्लोक में. मैं भी ट्राई करता हूँ. सविश्वकृत विश्वविद आत्मयोनिः सविश्वकृत विश्वविद आत्मयोनिः सविश्वकृत विश्वविदात्मयोनिः ज्ञः कालकारो गुणी सर्वविद्यः ज्ञः कालकारो गुणी सर्वविद्यः सविश्वकृत विश्वविद आत्मयोनिः ज्ञः कालकारो गुणी सर्वविद्यः प्रधान क्षेत्रज्ञ पतिर्गुणेशः प्रधान क्षेत्रज्ञ पति गुणेशः. Then samsara moksha sthiti bandha hetu. So how many things are told? Saha vishwakrut vishwavit atmayonihi ज्ञः कालकारः गुणी सर्वविद्यः प्रधानपतिः क्षेत्रज्ञपतिः गुणेशः संसार हेतुः संसार मोक्ष हेतुः संसार स्थिति हेतुः samsara bandha hetu. 13 points. Atma and Yoni. If you separate them, it will be two. Totally 14 things are told. And we saw such mantra. I think in the earlier chapter, that time we paused and really tried to be intelligent to see the way the Shruti Mata guiding. For example, Saha Vishwakrutu. He is the Karta of the Vishwa. Immediately, the intelligence should work. A pot maker is not the pot, isn't it? The pot karta na pot na asti. So too the Vishwakruti is somebody other than the Vishwa. Therefore the Kruta Vishwa created world. When we transcend in our perception on the seat of meditation, what remains is Saha, that Paramatma Tattva. वो विश्व नहीं है, वो विश्वकृत है. So too वो विश्व नहीं है, वो विश्ववित है. In this way, each of the mantra. He is the knower of the entire Vishwa. He is not the Vishwa. And anything we know, it falls under the Vishwa purview. See that Vedanta and its a subtle knowledge and the difficulty in it. We agree it. We don't say it's easy. Whatever you know is not Paramatma, and Paramatma cannot be known. And unless you know Paramatma, you won't get moksha. Isn't it? If we are able to sort out all these, then we are becoming matured in our understanding. Anything you know is not the self. Self you cannot know. Unless you know the self, you will not get the moksha. Now, know the self. See it? How long, how many months, years we have to go through this exercise to grasp what they are indicating to us to do to reach to it. है ना? ये सब सुनकर ना बंदा जब परिपक्व होता है, then you will realize there's just nothing to be done, just to be, that's it. But that be is not the be as we are now, so lazy at the body level, mind level, sense level. You know, not that way. Just to be means anything is happening required. Yet I am me. Oh, फिर only an intuitive intellect can reveal to us. All these struggles of ours are from our side to sharpen intellect, from the divinity side to invoke the divine grace. Again, to through the divine grace, trying to make our intellects intuitive to grasp these things. Okay. Then more and more hours of meditation. There we will become sukshma. But to be qualified for meditation, again, antakarna has to be shuddha. For the antakarna to be shuddha in the outer world. Stop expecting, keep on serving. So that the inner malinyata goes away. Yajnadana, through this, make the antakarna shuddha. In that shuddha antakarna, through tattvasi mahavakya, bodha rupena aham brahmasmi, agni comes. That agni burns away. Tvamartasya brahmatvam or avidya dosha. This is the last sloka's bhash. So tomorrow when we come, each of these words we'll try to understand, friends. Sa Vishwameti, sa Vishwakrut, Vishwasya Karta, Vishwameti, Vishwavit, Atma cha so yoni cha Atma yonihi, Janati Gnaha, Sarvasya Atma, Sarvasya cha yonihi, Sarvagnaha, Chaitanya Jyotityartaha, Kalakaraha, Kalasya Karta, Guni, Avarta Papmadiman, Vishwaviditi, Asya Pravanchaha, प्रदानम अव्यक्तम क्षेत्रज्ञ विज्ञानात्मा तयो पति पालयिता गुणानां सत्वरजस्तमानां ईशा तमसाम ईशः संसार मोक्ष स्थिति बंधानां हेतु हो कारणम. बस बस कल एक दिन लगाओ, ये पूरा हम एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. टुडे विल स्टॉप. ओम 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 पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति. ओम गीता.